Time to get ready for the Larry and Needles Show. Hey everybody, welcome to the Larry and Needles Show. I'm Larry.
And I'm Needles.
And I'm Kiki. How you guys doing?
Always joined by Kiki.
Great.
So, in Senor Wolfer's class, shout out to Senor Wolfers. He broke his wrist, so Godspeed. They're starting to teach programs, and here is the general layout of the programs that they're teaching: substance abuse prevention, puberty, understanding changes, and human reproduction and embryology.
Wait, how old is he?
It's 10.
What the fuck?
Wait,
Is this too young to be
a little weird.
teaching them this?
Wait, like, is that all one class?
Well, no,
it's
it's
a
in
class.
different stages.
But how does it? What's the one? Something about changes?
Yes.
Noticing
so,
changes?
Yes. So basically,
That's code for fucking tranny shit.
Well,
No,
I went to curriculum night and I made sure that they weren't
Getting
teaching
hair on
this
your
stuff.
dick. And,
Well, yeah, but I mean, it seems kind of young, doesn't it? Like you'd think they would
I
wait
don't
till
even-
middle school to do
Yeah,
this
just-
kind
Yeah.
of stuff, and they won't let you opt out of it. I tried to opt out of it.
Really?
Yeah, and it's a required course.
For like 10-year-old?
Deemed
I
by
see-
who though?
That's just it. I'd have to talk to like more parents or even like our parents and be like, did we go through that shit when we were 10?
I remember.
don't-
well, no, we didn't.
We did. We had.
Not
Yeah,
when we
I
were
did.
10.
No, not when we were 10, but we had what was that like?
sex ed in high
sex
school.
education.
Yeah, but it wasn't. It was called human. It was like it wasn't called sex ed. It was something else, and they basically.
It was
dumbed
called
down.
sex ed when I was there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was called,
There
too.
you,
I
you
mean-
and Ed having sex.
I mean, I remember talking about the,
Well, yeah, reproductive
Beating
shit
your meat
like
in the
that,
playground.
stuff like. Well, like
everybody talking about different styles they got.
that's your memoirs.
Eating the playground.
I think
Guys,
I
check out this new move I
I
got.
remember some older kids saying, "Yeah, man, you should try this." And da da da. I'm like, "What the fuck is
Try
he
what?
talking about? Beating off?
Oh, okay.
What the hell is he talking about?"
But you know what though? You do learn nowadays. Kids are forced
it went
into.
right over my head at the
It's,
time.
it's forced.
Well, yeah, because it's like,
On
wait, what the
you.
hell's this? Yeah.
Well, it's like they say that most kids by 13 years old have already watched hardcore pornography. Compared to when we had to find
Oh.
a book, or shout out to Big Lair Van Winkle.
the horror collection,
he had
man.
us.
The box.
Dude, no, not a box. When
Well,
we lived down the street, it was under the sink.
Oh, really?
And they were stacked high. Oh my God. And we would go in there, and I remember looking at it. I was like, holy, I mean, he didn't hold back. Some cherries, some hustlers.
Oh.
I was like, what the hell is this
Oh,
stuff?
I remember going down to the basement every time there'd be a few of us. We'd be like, go get some porn. Go get some porn. We'd be watching
Sharing
porn.
the mags or they're watching a video with the boys. But it's not like that anymore. There's no like,
The old VHS.
yeah.
Oh, dude, it's at every kid's fingertips,
Dude,
man.
even when he's on fucking YouTube, like suggestive shit comes up. Even with parental controls, they circumvent
Still,
it.
yeah,
Sure they do.
Which is crazy. So it's like I tell my ex, I'm like, I want to know more about this.
Yeah,
And I'm
what?
like, so I email them, and then they send me another email back saying that it's a pre-recorded presentation of what they're going to teach. So somebody went through the curriculum, recorded it, so the parents could see what they're doing.
Ah,
And I'm like,
Well, at least that's good. Are they showing this? to
yeah,
you?
but how is it going to deviate from
right.
that?
The
You know what I
teacher could
mean? Like,
freestyle.
exactly.
Yeah, well,
you
that's-
know what
yeah,
I mean?
This is what we're showing the parents.
And she's in the tiny hat club. So,
Well,
you know what
okay.
I mean?
Yeah.
Who knows what's going to go on there?
Toss her a couple shekels.
You know,
Maybe she'll. Here's the scoop.
you know what I told? I told Senor Wolfers, I was like, this is what I want you to do. Get a good job, find a good, nice house, get some guns, and marry a white woman. And his mom is like, why are you telling him this stuff? I'm like, we need to teach this kid this
Yep.
stuff now. Because
Honestly?
they're making everything way more acceptable.
Well, no, I didn't hear that shit when I was a little kid. I wish I did, because that's like, dude, that's when your mind is. You'll remember that shit.
Well, it's crazy how other races are so racist towards us, but then it's like, it's the whole meme of, we're gonna move away from you people. Well, that's racist. But why do you keep on doing? Like we're gonna stay
Yeah.
here. That's gentrification. That's
racist.
Well, now we're gonna move. Well, that's racist. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
I
Like,
know.
you
It's
just
all
can't
dumb.
win.
You can't.
And for statistics as we go, we could look at numbers on crime. It is definitely. It's not like it's completely crazy. You could see the amounts of what's going on here, what's going on here.
No,
what races
it's not
are-
like you even have to like crunch numbers.
No.
You just look at something. It's like, oh wait a minute, yeah, that one stands out.
Well, they break it down for you. What race commits the most crimes? What kind of crimes? Who they?
yeah, and it's not
perpetrate the
even
crimes
it's not
to.
even close.
No, it's not at all.
I'll tell you what.
Excuse me.
Some Koreans. I mean, what? They're all basically Christians.
Yeah.
For the most part. Mexicans, they're Christian. They're,
Yeah.
they're both
Even-
pretty good in my book.
Even though Sheckelbaum is running Mexico right now,
Well,
isn't that crazy?
Well, they
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That
She
is
paid out some money to the
I think there's
cartels.
I think it's just because they work hand in hand. We talked about
Yeah.
that about Escobar working with the IDF and what do you call it
yeah.
with Israel. So I mean, it's all the same thing. It's all because now we got Mayorkas here, now we got her there. It's like now they got secure control over this border, and they're just running amok. I showed Larry a video today. I should have shown you before of the border guards pepper. They use paintball guns with pepper balls in them, and they're hitting
Pretty
the
funny.
illegals now coming over.
Really?
They were doing that today at the
About
because they
time.
have like this
Right?
little like a ramshackle fence set up. And like I was telling Larry, put dams on the side, put crocodiles or gators in there. There we go.
That's one of
Where's
Trump-
my Nobel Peace Prize?
That's one of that's
Yeah.
one of
You
Trump's,
know?
Trump's best ideas.
Yeah, I'm a
He
Nobel
said-
laureate now.
He's like throw
always
the
knew you
gators
were.
in Rio.
Thanks, Larry. And you're a Rhodes Scholar.
Hey, did I ever tell you guys
Don't
about the?
videotape the shit.
Hey, did I ever tell you the one about the hairstylist and the? No, I'm sorry, the manicurist and the dentist that got married.
Is this a joke?
They fought tooth and nail.
I mean,
I thought he's going for the serious
mean,
story.
this, right into the wall.
That was pretty fucking good.
I don't know about that. Jesus.
My dad wrote
But yeah,
that.
no. So what do you call it? So the way that, like, I don't know if this is, 'cause like you said, none of us can remember when we were introduced to this stuff. So I don't know if it's kind of young to be teaching this
Well,
stuff.
I
to
could
kids right
remember.
now.
I exactly remember when they told us about it in school.
Okay, what grade were you? How old were you?
6th or 7th grade, I think.
Okay,
6th.
so 13,
Sex
Something like
education.
that.
something like that.
Yeah.
So this is a little bit young, I think. But
Oh, no,
like I
6 or
said-
7's not 13. Is it?
Oh, 6 or 7? Well,
Yeah,
I guess
you're
it's
like
eighth grade.
12.
something like
Eighth
that.
grade,
Yeah,
so 12
something like
yeah.
that, which is crazy.
So they're starting a little. Well, hey, these kids are hitting puberty a lot younger
Yeah.
nowadays. 'cause
Well,
of all the
actually, they're
shit
not.
food.
They're
The girls
actually,
are.
Well, they actually show because they were talking about the fluoride. The fluoride completely ruins your body, and
Yep.
it's lowering your testosterone, your ability to reproduce. Like all, it's funny. Jones was saying all this.
Oh no, dude,
stuff.
the fluoride. So check this out: the fluoride and cholesterol. So cholesterol.
Statin's the biggest lie.
Well, no, cholesterol helps produce testosterone,
Yeah,
and now
breaks, yeah,
everybody's
Also,
on vegetable oils and shit.
cholesterol.
seed oils and shit.
Yeah, it's
the,
not good.
The material that your brain lining is made out of is cholesterol.
Yeah. So you need
it's healthy.
cholesterol.
But that's another scam that they taught us. It's like the food pyramid.
Well, like by
Just
going
like-
on those statins, you're drying your brain out.
Well, yeah,
could-
but it also
could-
does a myriad of other things. Also,
Well, right. I'm
like
just
it's
saying
not.
that's one of them. Though.
I mean, and then now you're mixing that with SSRIs and
Yep.
all this other stuff, and this
yeah.
like culmination to like that.
And you wonder
I
why
want to
fucking
say
people are nuts.
Yeah.
I want to say fuck SSRIs. Every person, all my friends that were ever on those things, fucking killed themselves, man. So
Well, they showed the thing with the school shooters also that
that
they're on
shit
some
is,
sort of
is fucked.
regimen of these pills and these drugs.
I'm no doctor,
that-
but I know
Oh,
a lot of my
and-
friends that killed themselves.
I'm going to tell you right now. You just need to eat healthy and exercise.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they suggest. Even.
And touch yourself every once in a while.
Well, that's good for your prostate too. That's
Yeah.
what they tell you. I mean, everything that we've been taught is a lie. Everything that the government
Yes,
does to
everything.
us is to kill us. It literally, I mean, they're adding
It's to
fluoride
it's
in
to
the
hold us
water
back,
for your
yeah.
teeth. That's what they said.
Yeah.
It's like, get
Right.
the hell out of here. Like that was the thing they used. I mean, they've come up with these things
well,
just
if,
like
if Trump gets in there, JFK Jr. said, "I'm going to get rid of all that
RFK.
shit."
Yeah.
RFK.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's all right. But yeah, no. And the thing is that it's like there's a breaking point that they've pushed us to.
yeah.
You
Well,
know what
it's
I mean?
it's a big wake up.
It's like people like Jones has been talking about this shit. Cooper was talking about all this shit.
They've been
Fucking-
talking about it for a long
Yeah,
time.
they were ahead of the curve. They knew all this
Yeah.
stuff. Plus, they're controlled opposition to some extent, so they're getting fed information and they're pushing it out there. But in all reality, it's like if you do a little bit of research, you could find all this.
It's all
This
right
shit
there.
is public knowledge. All you
It's
have to
right
do
there.
is just move
here-
away from the TV.
Here's the thing, though, Needles.
Fucking
Educate yourself.
Unlike you, who was a non-believer
Yeah,
and
2
was
years
able,
ago- well, not
was able,
non-believer.
well, but able to admit that, oh wow,
I was wrong about a lot of things.
But a lot of people ain't that big, and they just the fact that they will have to admit that what they thought was wrong
Yeah.
is too fucking much for them to handle.
But some
They
people
don't
can't
do
even
it.
handle the truth.
But
That's
it's
the
that too,
problem.
and
You know what I
Intelligent,
mean? Like,
intelligent people can actually wake up and be like,
Well, that's how
"Holy
you get-
shit,
that's how you
I've
grow."
been bamboozled."
they said that's
Yeah,
a sign of
exactly.
intelligence
It
is
is.
being able to admit you're
Admit
wrong,
you're wrong,
Exactly.
and
listening
like,
to other
wow.
people and forming your own opinions on things and not following the herd.
Yeah.
It's so difficult, especially in times of now, to not watch porn, not drink weed, not football, sports. It's all bread and circuses.
And
This is
Kiki
how
doesn't
they, like-
know.
It
Kiki's not that familiar with No Shirt Nick, but I'm very good at admitting I'm wrong.
Well, the problem is they're stubborn.
With my brother, I mean, fuck.
Well, you have to though. That's a sign. It shows that you have empathy. It shows
Sure,
that
'cause
you're
he's
willing.
always
You know what I
right.
mean? Like people are just so unwilling. Well,
I
mean,
got
that's
the hell
another
you're
thing.
saying.
But I mean, that's another
What
thing.
do you-
Is
and you-
conceding to people also. It's like, oh, that's a good point.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
I'll
Well,
figure
and the
that
problem
out.
in this world is money controls everything. So it's like you got to be able to. I can learn from some homeless guy in the street. I can.
Oh, yeah.
I can learn something from.
Well,
And
money
you're
over
like,
morals.
That's
what
what
we
it is.
were
Like,
talking about.
you're a poor bum. I can't learn anything from you. That's everybody's
Just
fucking
like we
mindset,
said, yes,
man.
Kid Rock, all against Bud Light. They cut him a check. Bud Light for, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, then all of a
it's-
sudden, I mean, who knows if he's had that plane for a while? I mean, Kid Rock is a smart dude, the way he did his music.
Yeah.
But that, I will give him that. I do like his fucking tail fin sign.
oh, with the middle finger
Middle
on
finger.
it.
Here's
Yeah.
what I don't like about Kid Rock.
lied about who he
well,
was?
no,
didn't
right
give me any
before,
money?
right before he came out, me, this kid Dave, Mary's old boyfriend, Hasky, and once in a while, I think it was just mostly us three though, and we would make these tapes. It was half rock and half rap, and we were called White Trash. And he fucking came out with like the exact idea that I already had, and I'm
Well,
like,
rap
fuck,
rock.
man.
Well, wait,
I mean,
did
they
you guys
kinda did
know
that
rock
with-
at all, or?
No,
No,
he's not
we
saying
ne-
you
he
knew him. He's
was-
saying he came up with the. He
Same,
sort of
yeah.
did the
Yeah,
genre.
yeah. He like came
But-
up with my same idea.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah, but-
motherfucker.
That is a
But
good
you have to
idea.
remember, Aerosmith and Run DMC did that with "Walk This Way," so it's been around for a while. They had the genre; it just never became popular.
Yeah, but I treated it as a joke, and we never like seriously were going to release it or anything because it was
Music
so
is-
fucking bad that if anyone heard it, they would want to kill
Dude,
us.
music is
the
so
words.
fucking shit right now.
Alright,
The
yeah.
music that we have is just garbage.
Oh, yeah.
It really is. Like,
You know, there's a couple decent bands out there nowadays.
Well, you
but
have to
not-
search.
Yeah, that's the thing. Not many.
Well, here's the thing. Why do you
so
think I still make
convoluted.
albums? Do you think, I got fans that are in the low hundreds. Nobody fucking cares. I do it because I need to hear a new fucking album for myself.
Well, and you've been
So-
a musician for how long?
And because there's no money involved, I play
No.
exactly what the fuck I want
I
to
want-
play,
yeah,
and
you
there's
wanna hear it.
no
money
pressure.
involved, and you want to join that satanic pedophile.
And that's
Yeah.
it too, man. That's it too.
Well, dude, who's that redheaded guy, the English or the Irish guy?
Ed Sheeran.
Sheeran. He went on one of those night talk shows, and he's like, I'll
He's
play.
lame.
I'll play. He's like, he told whoever, fuck Jimmy Fallon or whatever, name a song, I'll play it in 4 chords. He's
Yeah,
like, every song is
sure,
the same
sure.
damn thing.
It's all ripped off from
Here's the
everything.
thing,
you know what I mean?
man.
It's all deviated from the same thing.
Here's the thing, like
is.
Jay's father, Jay, our
Yeah.
favorite lady.
Shout out,
guest,
Jay.
Her dad can play about 200 songs on the guitar with just 3 chords that he knows, and then like the other 3 chords, he could play another 200.
See, that's wild.
And he lives in Wisconsin. He goes to the local bar. He's a big fucking hero. He pulls out his 70-year-old guitar, and it's got holes in the top like Willie Nelson and shit. And he,
And he just
fucking
fucking rocks.
drinks for free, and they love him. And he does his thing, and he barely fucking knows how to play. Where those chords
it.
are
Yeah.
ruts dug out in
Yeah,
the
no,
neck,
I
because that's the only
It's all about
spot that
practicing.
presses.
You just got to practice, just like anything. Anything that's worth doing, you got to practice at. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
10,000 hours. But here's the thing. Now all these companies, now there's Korean music companies because all these K-pop bands are so huge.
Yeah, which
they're
is
buying
crazy.
music books of all like Pink Floyd just sold their
catalog?
Yeah, the catalog. All these people are selling like Kiss. So now these companies that own those catalogs,
They could do.
they can take those songs
And do whatever they want.
They're
and
not
like
copyrighted
turn them into
anymore.
pop songs
Yeah.
now and
chop them and,
Which
and
should be
slice
good.
them whatever
and
way
that's
they
what
want.
they're gonna do. It's
Yeah.
easy. These like okay, these songs work,
And
We
that's
know for
smart.
sure.
Yeah, but
it's
that's good.
actually really smart.
Like
but
here's what one time David Bowie made a great fucking deal with the publishing. He sold all his things for one lump sum for the next 10 albums that he was gonna make.
No,
so he
so-
took all the
okay.
money at once. And then the fucking guy only made like 4 more albums under that contract, but cashed
They
in
probably
huge,
made, yeah, they,
man.
well,
Yeah, smart.
I mean, there's ways
He's like,
around
fuck
that,
it, I'll
yeah.
just take it in one lump sum and not get paid the next, because, it was an astronomical amount of money.
yeah,
Nice.
And that's you can make so
So
much.
this will
more money on
segue
that
good
money.
into this thing that we're gonna do then. So Larry's getting ready to start a new band, and we were
practicing
talking
tomorrow.
about this in on our group chat.
But
And
don't fear the 200 or 300 fans that love Catachronic out there, because we're not ending in that.
okay. What do you want to name the band, Larry?
Well,
No. What did you tell us you wanted to name the band? The
Dirty.
old.
fucks.
Okay, I don't like
feel
that
X.
at all.
Well-
there shouldn't be any curse words in it. It kind of blackballs you, puts you into a corner.
Well, we're
You can't
definitely
really-
punk, though.
Okay, well, I'm just saying.
I actually like it.
Okay.
I do like it.
Mary
we
liked
looked it
it.
up too. There's 2 bands that are called that. So what I did was,
Oh, are there?
yeah. So what I did was I came up with some alternative band names, and I want you guys to vote on them and see which ones you like. All right.
Okay.
So I got
That
10 of
sounds
them.
great.
All right.
These are
so
gonna
the
be
first
good.
one is ZZ Bottom and Top.
Okay.
I mean, and you got to grow your pubes out long like
here's
the beard.
Here's the thing.
the
pubes go-
sticking out your zipper. Do you like that?
That's good.
Okay,
That's good.
there we go.
That just
What do you
added
think
to
of
it,
that
yeah.
one?
That
Larry?
Well, but I mean,
You can wear
people might.
Merkins.
Yeah, but people might.
You know what a merkin is?
No.
It's a fake pube
Fake, yeah.
that they
Okay.
use in
So
movies.
you're gonna,
and
you can have a
stuff.
ZZ Top
Well,
pube
but what I would
instantly.
think was the sound of the name people might think we're more of a country band and be disappointed.
I don't think so.
Well,
I think
fuck
they-
them.
you
I
guys
don't.
are-
They're not gonna be
I
disappointed if
think
they
you
come.
guys
and see
are
Yeah.
okay.
They see the
Okay.
American.
2 dudes, 1 guitar. I wrote these in 5 minutes too yesterday, which is great.
Okay, well, there's 4
You know
of
what
us. and-
2 girls and 1 cup is?
No.
What? You've
Well,
never?
what? Tell me.
Okay,
what?
so-
He. Oh, that's the thing. He's never seen
So-
movies. He doesn't know.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
so-
an old guy.
I know. What?
Allegedly.
No, it's not allegedly.
I'm
Yeah.
just-
Oh, no.
You want to explain?
This is
Kiki?
this is real. I'll let you.
This is
you're
old
good.
school too. This is so.
When old school, what do you mean? Like
This is
Old
like
school
this is like
internet.
the first thing that went viral.
Yeah,
like,
this is like a
Hand me
everybody
that
knew.
little ass.
so.
This one.
No.
This one right here. So basically,
Oh, dude.
there's 2 women,
Two smoking hot.
very
women.
very attractive women, and there's a cup.
And
And
they
they
piss in it.
proceed. No,
Okay.
they proceed to number 2 into it,
Ugh.
Like this is real.
and then, well, it's been. I don't want to burst your bubble, but it's been.
No,
Debunked.
no,
I know.
no.
I'm sorry.
No.
My.
It's real. Don't worry. It's real.
And
It's
then,
real.
and then they
Okay.
proceed to
Defecate.
Well, I already said they
Yeah,
defecate, but then after they defecate, they both share that cup of tea.
And they're smearing.
Oh, you know what? I think I
Yeah.
have seen that.
So-
I just wasn't familiar with the slang
The
title.
name.
So,
Yeah.
2 dudes,
I
1
just
guitar.
thought it was. I just thought it was gross. Okay.
All right.
So you know what? I mean, half the people won't get it because I didn't get it, but I could see where you like that.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Hunter's
it sounds
the
like
gay
we're
bar
gay.
favorite band of 2024.
Wait,
Wait, what?
Hunter's, you know, the gay bar
Yeah.
favorite band of 2024.
well, maybe people will think that it's Hunter Biden and
this'll-
they'll bring blow.
No, this will
So
be in
that's cool.
parentheses. The famous gay bar.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
I
Hunters.
see.
I'll add an asterisk.
Yeah. It'll be at the bottom of every album.
So
What
that's
it-
not bad. Handhole, manhole.
I see a
Okay.
pattern here.
You know
Yeah, I
what?
know.
Here's
Well,
the
they're all
thing.
fun. They're all gay. Well,
Here's the
some
thing,
of them
though.
are. But
We want to.
He's like all serious.
We
about
want to
it.
attract
Right,
some
right.
fucking.
I know, Larry, you're
sluts.
not going to use any of these. I just came
I
up
know,
with some.
okay.
I mean, have some fun.
So,
Jesus, man.
I'm
It's
having
all
fun.
serious.
I'm having fun.
Guy turns into Rick Rubin all of a sudden.
I'm playing my part, man.
Yeah.
I'm playing the straight man.
I mean, there's got to be a. There's a girl?
Says the gay man.
Is there a girl band called like Gutter Sluts? 'Cause I think that would. Be
I mean,
pretty
probably because that's
There
pretty.
might be actually.
That, yeah, that
Cool. I like to go
doesn't-
see them.
That doesn't
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
You know
Well-
what I mean, if you came up with it,
For a while, for a while, me.
Hey.
Wait, for a while when I was hanging out with those punk chicks and we
Uh-huh.
were going to gigs every week, we were seeing a lot of punk bands that were chick heavy because
Yeah.
these girls were like
sounds like
coming
a
to see.
horrible time.
But dude, we seen Citizen and fuck.
well, no,
talking
I'm
about-
just saying
Hey, you don't
No,
talk
we
trash.
saw-
they weren't all girl band. Though.
No,
Citizen
no,
was,
no, but no,
shout
no.
out to
I'm
Citizen.
just saying here and there there
Yeah,
was
no,
some chicks
I-
in the band
yeah.
because these girls knew these other.
Yeah, I
chicks.
completely understand.
And
all right,
we saw some pretty good ones with some pretty kick-ass names. Like Citizen is a great.
that's a great name.
And when you fucking
4,
see them,
5.
it's exactly what the name sounds like is what you get.
Yeah.
They're fucking.
So number 5, Boys at the Pool. Just you two in Speedos on the cover.
Yeah.
With your
there's 4 of
guitar.
us.
What's that?
There's 4 of us.
Okay, well then
We'd
you
be
guys
in a
have to
hot
share.
tub.
Well, share two.
Two guys have to stand in the back.
No, one leg in each hole.
Yeah.
Wait,
So your right leg and his left leg in one pair of Speedos.
oh, I see.
That's how you have to play on stage. Oh, that's good.
Glory hole lunchbox.
How about portable glory hole lunchbox?
Well, lunchbox
Yeah, I mean,
is
it's portable.
portable.
Yeah, you really don't have. That's kind of a double entendre.
Yeah, it goes with it. Yeah, it goes with it.
Kind of like you, goes both ways. Hey, how old are you? That's the band.
That's pretty damn good.
Now that
Because
one,
Larry,
He's like,
Larry has a predilection to just yell at women out on the street.
at least I ask them how old they are.
that is kind of decent of you.
That's pretty good. That one made me laugh.
He's actually the
Hey, how old?
And Needles is always like, "What the fuck are you doing,
Yeah,
man?"
because you're so
And I'm like,
autistic.
"Well, dude,
Thank God the train doesn't come by when
they
we're over
look,
there.
don't they?"
No,
I'm
they
lucky it's
don't.
just not me and Larry in the car.
Yeah, they're getting the license plate. That's what they're doing.
That's where you press the button and the other plate comes down.
Yeah,
The muff diver plate comes down.
exactly.
Gravel rocks and hard cocks.
Wait, what was the one you just said before that? Hey, how old are you?
Yeah, hey.
I'm gonna fucking.
right.
I'm seriously running that by them tomorrow.
That's actually
Hey, and you already owe me money for Catachronic. I mean, that's another 25%.
Needles will come up with 2 of my band names.
that actually is. That's fantastic.
What's that?
Hey, how old are you? With the little comma in there and
Patent
everything.
pending or copywritten or whatever
Yeah.
it takes.
Hey,
This one,
It's timestamped now.
this is one of my favorites. 9 times 2.
And well,
like the
there's gotta
NEIN?
be, yeah, there's got to be like a voice in like in German saying it.
You know, like a scratch and sniff, you like push the button.
Yeah.
okay, wait.
So
say
you gotta
that
say it
again. I don't get
properly.
it. 9.
9
No.
times 2. 9.
No times.
No, that's not
Nine.
no,
Nine.
but I'm just using the actual, how it sounds. 9 times 18.
Two. Yeah. So
So
nine
eight,
is
this is
number,
eight.
but it's not. Yeah.
In the 9 in
These
there
aren't bad, are they?
could be like a double entendre meaning of no, they're not.
Okay,
9
I mean, yeah, if you
times
really
2,
want to look into
no.
it to circumvent the laws, Larry.
Well, because I'm
Yeah.
looking at
I'm not
because
Depends
I'm
what
looking
country you're in.
yeah,
But yeah.
I
Because-
have to get my lawyer.
because they would say for the number 9 they say 9.
I know, but I'm just
9
Larry.
is
I know
no,
you're breaking
so-
this down too much. These are just fictitious band names.
It's just a fun time.
yeah. I mean, these aren't
And you
bad.
actually may get a band name.
You
out
know
of it.
And
I'm
then my
fucking-
favorite, Mime Kampf.
Well, that one.
And I mean, I have to explain this
Dude,
one
dude.
because it literally, I was just digging a trench and it came to me and I had to get it out because it is-
Seriously, now listen.
I wish there was a
Well, wait,
camera
let
on
me
you where you're
explain
just-
what it
all of a
is.
sudden
and
you
let me,
stop.
and after that, I'm going to
Yes.
tell you the concept I
Let
have
me
for the
ex-
album.
Well, let me explain what it is. So basically, it's mimes, but with Hitler makeup. And,
No, I was thinking of like whiteface, but the mustaches.
well, yeah,
That's
there's
like-
not really
like
too
real-
much you can do. That makes it look like Hitler.
Yeah, you
what
put
are
the
gonna
white
do?
face.
I mean, you
I
guys
mean-
could dress up like soldiers, SS soldiers, or the Luftwaffe or something.
Which isn't a bad idea
No,
either.
not at all. But that would be very funny. Just a guy on the side, like, doing the Roman salute.
And now
Yeah, just as a mime.
it means my struggle, right? The-
Mein Kampf.
Right.
Yes.
But okay, so it could be the struggle of being a mime, like the guy's trying to get gigs and he's, his life is terrible and
He lost
and
his
it'll-
voice.
It'll be like it'll be like the Who, Tommy. It'll go through this mime's
Like a
life
rock
where
and
by
roll
the
opera.
end, you know, he's excited to
So the
become
whole album's like a rock and roll opera.
right. He's excited to become a mime, and then by the end, he's fucking blowing his brains out in some hotel room. You know what I mean?
No, or like he's trying to find. He did so much drugs, he sold his soul to the devil, and now he has to get his voice back from the devil.
You can go many
And he can't
directions.
get it.
He's like the ultimate
So he
mime.
has to
Like
be a mime.
Was that Pagliucci? Oh shit!
It was Pagani. No,
That's
He
crazy.
learns his first set.
Something like
Marcel Marceau.
No, that's a joke that they say. Like a guy goes to the doctor, says, I'm very depressed. The doctor says, oh, you should go see Pagliucci. He's in town. And the guy's like, I am Pagliucci. Because he makes everybody else
Yeah,
happy.
happy,
except
yeah.
I see.
himself.
I see.
I'm totally butchering that.
That is a
name,
good
but-
one though. Mein Kampf.
Yeah, nine
So you check
Nine
this
times
out.
two.
That's good too. That's good.
And then, so yeah, Mein Kampf is definitely.
Mime Kampf
I
is
mean-
in the running, and so is Hey, how old are you? Or I just might get a T-shirt with that.
I mean, that's at least an album name, or and a song. I mean, that's worth some stuff right there.
All right, so that was I don't know.
I wanted to blurt that out
it's-
yesterday at the Krav testing to that
I know.
girl.
Hey.
How old are you?
How old are you?
Look
How
at
old
the
is your
rings
mom?
between your legs.
Yeah,
The
right.
mom taking the picture was
Yeah.
Jeez.
she was good looking, man. Usually, you know, it's some ogre or some horrible fucking.
Well, nowadays, yeah. The
she was
amount
a
of,
skinny, like exotic
Asian women
Asian
can age.
Hispanic.
the amount
good.
of people that are overweight is astounding. Like, listen, I'm not an Adonis at all, but like that are like overweight is very alarming. Like, this is where we're heading to. It's like Idiocracy, the movie, that it's just so
Well,
crazy.
I was thinking about
Diabetes.
it. I was thinking about it from the Krav class when I'm holding pads for no matter who it is, even a weak puncher. I realize I am the lightest fucking person in there except for Maya, and it's crazy because.
Why is it crazy, Larry?
Well, because I don't even want to say how much I weigh because it's almost embarrassing, but
Let's just say you wear a women's small T-shirt.
exactly, but the and I'm
And you have a
even
good
people
punch.
think
You have a good punch,
people
yeah.
think I'm skinny and I'm even a little flabby.
the-
That's how fat everybody
But here's
is.
the deal:
Yeah,
if fucking
that's-
Steamboat came at you, he could manhandle you, no matter how much shit. You know what I mean? Even
But
fucking
no,
Sonny.
no.
said-
Here's the thing,
if
though.
they know how to hold themselves, it's always
Right,
going to be your
right,
body
right.
mass and how big you are,
Right.
no matter.
Which does.
But
You know what I mean?
if you
Like-
get in fucking 6 hits before he knows
Well,
what the
yes.
fuck happened, that's the key.
But I'm also
Dude, you
saying,
hit
Larry,
him in the
it's like,
throat.
If
Yeah,
if
so-
somebody nuts first, always. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then they bend down, knee to the head.
Yeah.
f-
Well, here's
get
the thing:
frame
if
on
a
'em.
guy that
kiss to
big
the
like
ear.
Bobby is coming at me, my
to the
first
ear.
move is
My finishing
is the
move.
knee. I gotta fucking put him down right away because
Well,
he's
yeah,
gonna kill
but
me
if he's
otherwise.
charging at you, if he gets a hold of you, then you're in trouble. The
Right.
problem is to neutralize him right away and as quickly as possible. You know, any open joints, groin area, throw.
I'm like a cheetah, not
know what
for
I
a
mean?
long time, but for a quick burst, I can get away from a guy that big. Catch my breath.
But that's where
again
you, yeah,
and-
you
yeah,
better
you're
go
using
away.
your inhaler, and he's got the inhaler in
Well,
one hand and the
you
oxygen
know what?
in the
I
other.
haven't
He's got it up
been
his sleeve,
needing
fucking
it.
shoots it
I
out.
haven't been needing it, man. Here's the thing: Mary has been smoking again. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Just getting secondhand smoke is making me not be able to breathe.
Tobacco's good for you, though.
dude. Tobacco ain't good for
Yeah,
you.
it is.
Yeah, no, tobacco's fucking brutal.
Okay,
It's
so you
fun
know what?
and I love
Should we
it.
play a game?
Let's do it.
Yeah, this guy, speaking of which, this guy I knew from my old job played a game. He went to play bingo. He comes back from bingo the next day. He's like, dude, first time playing, I won 5 G's. I'm so fucking happy. I'm going to go
Bingo's
play.
winning $5,000.
Yeah.
Holy
or no, I
fuck.
think he won 1,000. He goes,
Is this
I'm
a
going to go.
joke, or is this a
No,
story?
this is a story. And he goes, I'm going to go play the fucking lotto. He comes back to work the next day. He's like, dude, that's when he won the $5,000.
Damn.
He goes, I'm going to fucking ask out that hot looking Indian chick at the desk. I'm feeling so lucky. He comes
Yeah, right.
back into work the next day, cartwheeling. He's like, dude, I
Cartwheeling?
got, yeah, he's so happy. He's like,
not
I got a
OSHA approved.
blowjob. I got a blowjob from that Indian chick, and it was the best blowjob I ever got. I'm like, holy shit. And he's like, and better yet, I scratched off that little dot on her head and won another 10 grand.
I mean, all of that for something.
Hey, man, that's
sixth grader
content.
can
I was-
tell you. That's got.
I thought it was a real story. At
That's
first.
what
I'm
I
like,
know.
wait a
That's
minute,
why I
Indian
knew
women
right
aren't that
away.
easy. Indian women.
I
aren't
knew
that
right
easy.
away
I
because he
know,
can't tell
I
a
know.
story like that. He's like you. He forgets halfway through, starts telling another story.
Dude, I am the worst
Next thing,
storyteller.
I know you are.
But I'll tell you what.
Too, the retarded orb.
I'm a good man. I
Yeah,
give,
you
I
are.
give half my money to charity, and when she's not
Yeah, I was
working,
gonna say,
I give
yeah.
it to Destiny.
I gotta say one thing.
Oh man,
This
now
is
you
a-
started it.
No, I'm gonna give Kiki a compliment. My dad and practically everyone I introduced you to, only like the first or second time meeting you, I like that kid. He's real cool. And I was like, yeah.
That's why I keep him around.
So, and you know what? If my mom or dad says that, because they usually
They'll
don't
judge
say
a good
shit.
character. Older
Yeah.
people,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
they've been through
Dude,
a
I'll
lot
tell you
more.
what. When I was younger, all my goody friends, any drugs or shit were around, I would have to take the blame because the parents always liked
Liked
me.
you so much.
Yeah. So then they're like, well,
I was the kid they hated.
Except at Ma Lehman's house.
yeah,
Did
no.
not care. So we're gonna play a game right now. We don't
Cool.
usually. So we're gonna do a fuck, marry, kill. Do you know how to play this, Larry?
I'll catch on.
Fuck, marry, kill. You can either do one.
Who is she?
Well, I'm gonna tell you. So I'm gonna give you 3 women, and then
You
you,
gotta
have
fuck
to
one?
fuck one, marry one, kill one. All right,
Oh,
ready?
fuck, Mary, kill. I thought it was
Yeah.
a lady
No.
named Mary Kill.
All right. So Nancy Pelosi, Hillary, or Camel Toe.
No, I pick one. Which one to fucking
That's
kill?
what I was waiting for. Right?
Okay, jeez.
Now we can
Louise.
go through
okay,
this. Though.
Okay,
Wait.
I know.
Slow down.
I know.
Slow down.
I know
Let's
who I
talk
want to
this
marry,
through.
though. Here's my.
Okay,
here's
and I want to
my
hear your thing because
theory on this.
I think we're all gonna have to come to a general consensus.
Nancy Pelosi you marry because she's
Her
gonna
husband's
die soon
gay?
anyway, and she's
Yeah.
got a
Well,
ton
she's got
of fucking money.
She's a
tips.
reptilian.
She's got the stock tips though.
She already told us she's a reptilian.
And
she's
she
cold blooded.
and she had some great cans when she was growing
Yeah,
up.
she does.
Yeah,
And her husband's a Fanuc,
right.
but he might want to watch. He's probably into that stuff.
Whatever. She's
You
got
could probably-
lots of
you could probably
stocks as
beat 'em.
long as I don't have to touch the fucking weirdo. And second of all,
I don't know though. She's
who
let me
was
tell
the-
you her stock tips.
Hillary.
Hillary
I-
and fucking Kamala.
Well, I guess.
I already got this one figured
Well,
out.
I wouldn't want to
no,
fuck
we can all
Hillary.
talk
She's
this
a
out.
dyke. She's
You know
a
what I
dyke.
mean? Like, we're all
she
talking-
wouldn't want to fuck me anyway. She's a dyke.
But
Well,
that's
it's not
not the
about
thing.
if she
Yes,
wants to
Larry.
fuck
It's
you.
not about.
Yeah.
It's this is all fictitious, Larry.
I understand.
You know
and
what I
this
mean?
is,
Like, but
I'm,
think about it. If somebody was fucking, if somebody
I
cuts
know.
you off in traffic, she's gonna have him killed.
Yeah, this is a
You know what
this
I
is a
mean?
no-brainer for
And-
me. No-brainer.
Yeah, Bill's gonna be bringing.
I hear.
Bill's gonna
Here.
be bringing his own shit. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Plus,
Hey, right here. This logic makes a lot of sense. I'm good.
okay,
with this
here
right
we go.
Let's get right out
Here's our
of it.
logic with the Polak.
Yeah.
Our new
We're fucking Kamala.
Polak logic.
Fucking Kamala. She sucked her way to the top.
Yeah.
She knows what she's doing.
Yeah, she knows
That's-
her way around to
that's
Willie. Willie Brown.
We're marrying Hillary. Bill fucked everybody.
Yeah.
He's still alive, and she kills everybody around to protect
Yeah,
protect
and I
him.
want to see Frazzle drip.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, well, and that's all the other perks that comes with it.
Yeah,
So you're
well-
marrying Hillary.
Well, that doesn't mean you're safe because you marry her.
Look
you
at
think
Bill.
she won't kill you because?
Bill's still alive, and look at all the
Yeah,
shit
Yeah,
he's
but
done.
she needs him.
They both
Well, she
need
needs
each other.
me.
Well,
She
no,
needs me. And then Pelosi, off with the head.
Yeah, well, yeah, she's definitely the most, which is so funny because it's like,
Yeah.
even the
though
most despisable of all of these people.
Hillary, for sure.
I'd rather have Hillary than Kamala as president. Easily.
I don't know, man.
Easily.
I don't know about that.
She's a stone cold bitch. She fucking,
Yeah.
she's just like a dude.
I'm
That
sticking with my
pantsuit.
original order because here's the thing. Not only would Pelosi croak soon and she's got a lot of fucking money,
Allegedly.
she probably has a shit ton of fucking
They all
pills
have
that
money.
get you high and shit.
And adrenochrome. Ooh.
Well,
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't go, dude, I'm a Christian. Here's the thing.
you'll already
Larry,
have
this
to
is
know-
fictitious.
No, but
You'll
adrenochrome.
already
You can't separate reality.
Who's dinging?
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I thought I turned it to silent.
You're gonna get slapped, fat girl. A piece of pizza comes out.
Yeah.
I was laughing the other day on Pizza Day, thinking that you were eating with one hand, the other hand was getting mad. Like,
Yeah.
So
I want some fat girl. Shut up, left hand.
I say yesterday we're doing a part of the test was a frontal bear hug, which we never did. And I go to Sonny, what the fuck, man? We never covered this. He's like, and I'm like,
Is that
don't
what he
worry.
did? Is that what he did?
And I'm like, don't worry. I
Yeah,
know
but it's
how
just a
to-
bear hug. You know what to do.
I know.
Fucking
But it's-
squat down, go for the joints.
Well, but
Headbutt.
the defense for the bear hug, actually, though, the front bear hug, the guy I was doing it with, Liam, it was actually pretty awesome. He's like, I'm gonna push your head back on this just to forewarn you.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right. So he just right when I got in the bear hug, he did a little move and just pushed
Oh,
my.
he breaks out.
Well, no, he just pushes. Well, this was like
Yeah,
a loose arm.
He looked like
Yeah.
Jesus' little
Push her
brother.
hand back, or head back. It worked great.
Right.
Yeah,
It's all about positioning
Yeah.
and
And
fucking
he was
catching
pretty-
them off
he
guard.
was a tall dude, too. He had
and
to be, like,
lowering your
6'2".
center of gravity.
He was like
Yeah.
Jesus' little
It's all
brother.
the same shit.
But who the hell's gonna do a front bear hug?
No,
a
you
lot
gotta
of
be
people
nuts.
will. If you're standing in front of somebody,
I
Only if
yeah.
it's
you
a
know what I
really,
mean?
really
As soon as
big-
they grab you, headbutt.
They're gonna
Bam.
slam you
That's
off
it, man.
can't
Bam.
off balance.
Knee to the
That's it.
fucking balls, kick to the fucking.
Well, if you can
But
get
I
a knee to the balls, but
what he was doing, there's no way they
Think
can
about
keep
it.
going. Like if you're sitting.
oh well, if he's pushing your head back,
Yeah.
Well, no, if the guy gives you a bear hug and your hands loose, you can just push his head
well, if
back.
your hands loose, yeah.
I mean,
but
he's
usually
gotta
it's
let go.
over the arm. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
but it's
They
gonna
got
sneak
you
one
pinned,
out.
so shit.
You hope.
But yeah, you could fucking still displacement, just like Aikido, the displacement of energy, and you know what I mean. If you know a little bit about wrestlers, fuck man, those guys, they'll just
Yeah,
pick
you
you
don't
up
want-
and slam you
yeah,
down.
you
And
don't
what
wanna
the
mess
fuck
with
they teach you?
wrestlers.
They teach you gotta lower your center.
One
of
time when
gravity.
I was a kid,
So-
I was smarting off to this kid who was a grade or two younger than me. We were partying, and I said some shit to him, and he was a ace wrestler, and I had no idea. He picked me up over his head, twirled me around, and then fucking dropped me
Yeah.
down with my back
with
on
ease,
his knee.
not even fucking
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
Well,
And I'm
that's
like-
with ease though. I need to look at those wrestlers,
And he's like,
man.
"You want to say some more shit?" I'm like,
And they'll
"I'm
do it
done."
quick
I'm
as
like,
fuck.
"I'll never say anything
You have to
again."
Oh, so you were being,
It's
you
all-
weren't just kidding around.
No,
You-
he fucking.
It's all
he
muscle
fucking-
memory. It's how you react. You know
It
what I
is.
mean? It's all about reaction.
especially
That's
when
the
you're
whole
young
thing.
and you learn that stuff growing up.
It's put into you. So then, okay,
is,
so then
man.
we'll go back to that. So we all agree Kamala, fuck her, right? Because obviously
Yeah,
she
she
fucked
gives
her
the
way to
best
the top.
head.
Yeah,
And
she's got to
then-
be good.
Mary Killery.
Yeah,
No,
you have
kill
to.
Hillary because that'll save a lot of people and yourself.
All right, you know
Well-
what? If you think about that, saving a lot of other people,
And
that
Bill
might be
might
good.
I don't think they have
like
any
it
sway
and be your
anymore.
buddy after that.
Did you see? Oh man, just to hang out with Bill Clinton,
Yeah.
that'd be great. Smoke some weed.
Totally.
With him. He just starts telling you
How
about how
about when-
he lost the football. Then he couldn't find
Hey,
it.
how about when Bill went into the McDonald's in the black
In
girl
Georgia,
behind
yeah,
the counter
nobody-
thought,
they thought
he
it
was
was Joe
Joe.
Biden.
You Mr. Joe.
He's like,
said,
oh, I'm
oh, it's
surprised
like-
he didn't smack
The
her.
problem is these people. I mean,
Right.
It's so funny how everybody's disconnect, like TikTok,
He
Facebook,
shot
all
Bill
this
Clinton.
stuff, like the
He is fucking
reemergence. Oh well,
shot.
yeah, the reemergence of
Wow.
like Hitler speeches and all this other stuff. Like you just, like you said, it's just thrown in your face, and you, what do you want? Depends on what you
whenever
want.
I
Think
it's
of my dad.
alcoholism.
He's older than those guys.
Dude, your dad looks great.
Seriously.
Yeah, but think about that. Also,
That's what's wild. Your dad looks great, dude.
think about. Okay, let's.
He
Start
looks like
with-
he's maybe late 60s. Sorry
But
to
let,
interrupt
no,
you.
that's all right. No. But let's start in Mena, Arizona, or Arkansas with the Clintons. They've been doing this shit for decades.
Arkansas.
You know what I mean? Like they fucking,
Numerous decades.
They
Yeah,
kill.
so
They'll
that's
kill
got
little kids over a key of coke.
two of them.
2 kids.
Yeah, but what do you call it?
Wait, didn't Bill, like, I was listening to a pod about Clintons,
Mm-hmm.
and they were talking about how he, what the hell is that called when you get some, oh shit, some kind of academic scholarship? I forget what it was back then, because he was like a nobody.
Oh,
and all of a
he was
sudden-
You
Some
get an
kind of
honor.
scholar,
You
some
get
kind
an
of scholar.
honorary,
Shit,
uh,
not some scholar.
It was a Rhodes,
Rhodes
Scholar.
Scholar, Rhodes
Yeah,
Scholar,
because
yeah.
that's I just called Larry a Rhodes Scholar. Yeah, so you got the Rhodes Scholar. But
You
he
got
was
the road
handpicked.
part right.
Yeah, he was.
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like that, and just like that video you sent of us with Chelsea and that dude.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was crazy.
She's a dog too, man.
Well,
Ugh.
you know what?
Yeah.
The problem is
that's
that
right, dude.
these people,
Fuck.
they are, excuse me, they don't look, they're just normal looking people.
Yeah, and then when
They're
they sell their
meticulous.
soul, like,
They're
they get punished.
calculated.
How about
dude.
They're
this?
very sociopathic. Like the way that they think, we will never ever, like think about that, Rumsfeld, all the, you know what I mean? Like these people,
They're 100%
that
about
they're like
themselves.
Here's a
and
gun,
that's
shoot this
it.
person. Yep, no problem.
Yeah.
All the Gardner power, all for like,
And they get off on the people that will just do whatever for them.
dude, they get off on killing people for no reason. We were after 9/11, we were dragged into a war that had no weapons of mass destruction that the Tiny Hat Club all perpetrated just for us to go in there so that
Oh, yeah.
it is
To do their bidding, to do their
well,
what
that's
they
what we
want
do.
done.
The goy,
Yeah,
the goy
we do the
everything
work. We
for
do the
them.
heavy
This
lifting.
isn't new shit. Like this is all old stuff that can be proven. I mean, all of a sudden, as soon as the plane hits the buildings, Osama bin Laden, which most people don't know. Was
Never
a
heard of
CIA
this
asset.
motherfucker.
we
in the
need to
world.
invade Iraq.
Yeah, it's like all of a sudden, and then it went from Bush says that they put a memo on his desk, and it was all the countries that they wanted to invade:
Well, yeah.
Syria, Lebanon,
All of a sudden,
Iraq,
at
Iran,
first-
Afghanistan.
At first, it was Afghanistan and Iraq,
And then he
it
came
back
back.
a week later. It's like,
Yeah.
oh no, it's not good. We're going to Syria, Lebanon, Iran. We're
Yeah,
taking
and he's
Libya.
like, and he's
Like,
on
wait,
stage
what?
telling the story, and people are laughing.
Well, and he's like, why? And
We
he's
want
like,
the
I don't
heroin,
know.
the oil, the money.
Well, but it's also like more trafficking routes. They can do more nefarious shit in these
That's it.
countries because nobody's out there watching. Like
Well-
we've talked about.
Well, the other thing too about Iraq.
Oh,
I mean, dude, you know all the old shit that they have in Iraq.
like Ark relics and stuff like
oh,
that.
Man.
Like
well, and you know, right when Iraq was
Old shit.
Well, it started getting bombed. Their museums,
a wall Jesus
well,
leaned on.
their
and
museums
stuff.
were robbed, and it wasn't robbed by just like vandals. Like,
No.
it was calculated.
well, it's probably
shit.
the Vatican that comes in at this point. These people.
Well,
are
I mean,
there.
yeah, it was-
everybody's. You have to think.
Speaking of calculated fucking weirdos, how about Tim Walz?
You know what?
He's a
Let's-
total chomo.
No,
fag.
no,
Yes.
allegedly. Let's say allegedly because it hasn't come out yet. You're going off of somebody's Twitter post.
Yeah, but you can
that
like,
probably was on Q, which is a government-run psyop, which has been proven. And I sent you videos, and you still don't believe it. But
No,
that's
I'm
fine.
not. I didn't
But
learn
even,
about
like,
Q,
If it
man.
hasn't come out yet, then
his
we can't.
wife though is like, man, she's a
But
strange.
here's the
bird.
deal, though. So, which is, I'm going to tell you right now, the band that he takes this kid to go see, the Indigo,
Indigo
Girls,
Girls.
which is amazing.
Wait, who did?
Lilith
So-
Fair, Tim Walz. He
Well-
fucking took a 14-year-old
well,
boy.
allegedly,
Sucked his
this
dick
is
allegedly.
not. Whoa,
Got him
Jesus.
drunk allegedly. Yeah.
Well, okay, took him to a gay bar. This is all
Allegedly.
allegedly. But he also started this program for gay kids. You know what I mean? Like
Gay kids at,
Yeah,
at
and this is
school.
proof-
Like, when was this?
Oh,
when he was a teacher
when he
back
was a
in the day
teacher.
in Nebraska.
Oh, geez.
And then
in Nebraska, of all
all
places.
these, all
Him,
these trips
his
to
partner,
China.
and his wife all got resigned on
Well,
the
they
same
didn't get.
day.
They didn't resign. They got voted out 6-0. All three of them. I don't know the guys, but him and his
Doing
wife, which
weird stuff with
allegedly-
kids, allegedly.
is so they went to China though over 30 fucking times.
33 times.
And this
he
was
went
took
back.
back in
kids
the
with
this
them.
was back in the day
Tiananmen
too.
Square
where
days
you could
because
probably
I was there with them.
Yeah, right.
Me and Tim were hanging in Tiananmen
My memory's
Square.
not that good.
He was. It showed a picture of him with like a 14-year-old boy. He's in China and he's wearing a
did that
T-shirt
shirt
that says
say?
"Up the yin yang."
Yeah, and
Up the yin yang.
See, you know what? I don't believe anything anymore because
Well-
everything is a fucking psyop. Who knows what it is? Just like fucking RussiaGate.
I
Just
wouldn't
like
doubt
all
it
this
that
other
they.
shit
I
is
wouldn't
like-
doubt it that they would pick some dumbass like
Yeah,
this
but
and not check him out though. That wouldn't
That's the
surprise
thing.
me one
but that's
bit.
the whole fucking thing, man. It's like people are more informed than they've ever been.
they're
in their
all
lives.
about they're all about
Yeah, but they're
deny,
so
deny,
lazy.
deny.
These motherfuckers.
They,
Yeah.
dude,
Dude,
they do the
that's
same
the crazy
playbook.
thing.
The same playbook over and over and over again.
Yeah, it's like when the Bears can't get a fucking yard and running, and then they run again into a
Well,
wall
yeah,
and
but I
lose
mean-
it and
Yeah.
lose another yard.
But we do the
Keep doing the
same,
same dumb shit.
fucking bullshit
Yeah.
over and over again. Oh, we need to invade this country because they have weapons of mass destruction. When it come to find out, it's they want to
Well-
get away from the
Well,
American dollar. And
Look
they
at how
want to do-
lazy Kamala is. She did that interview on Fox that she knows she's going to do, and she's not even ready for that. She's too lazy to
I come
prepare.
from a
She
middle
wants-
class family.
Right.
Yeah, but the problem is it's not laziness. What it does
You
is,
think you'd prepare for that job to be president?
but
though.
it's not even about that.
To me, that's lazy.
Well, to you, that's lazy. The whole thing is she knows the answers.
It's
She's
not
just
coming
so
from her heart.
stupid.
The answers are going to be
Well,
bad.
Dude, she
knows
told
that.
everybody to go. I hate talking about politics right now.
But
We're
it's-
on a
it's-
roll.
it's
but
very
at the
odd.
same
Still
time-
rolling.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm just
Oh yeah,
saying,
where did we go off path here? I forget. what
But
you're
yeah,
talking
at the
about.
same, because we were talking about Hillary and shit, and then we went to
Oh, yeah,
Mega,
that was
and then
that-
it
that was
all
the game.
snowballs.
All right, we
and-
can go back to
no,
fuck,
no,
marry, or
no,
kill.
no, we're already done with that. That's fine.
Oh, we
Okay?
only had
I mean,
one-
we kind of agree. I mean, it was just a
Yeah.
fun game that I wanted to play.
I wish AOC was tossed in there.
I wouldn't
Ah,
do that because
she's
I
a
know
rag.
with you, you'd probably say
She's a
AOC.
rag.
I'd cut her up in pieces and keep up the whole thing. But
She
the
ain't
problem
so
is,
hot.
like, you know what? It's they just do shit right in front of us.
Yes.
They really do. Like, they put
Yeah.
this dummy out there, and it literally. Mary and I were just talking about this. It's like Project Monarch and MK Ultra. They just berate,
They
like,
could
beat
tell
your
you about
head
it.
with Trump shit, Trump shit, Trump shit, Trump shit, Trump shit.
Yeah.
And then it's like like I said, when I was at Roller's house talking with his neighbor, I told go a minute without saying something about Trump because he's
Right.
a hardcore Dem, and he can't.
What?
Like, it's so. It's I know they say TDS, whatever.
Yeah,
That's fucking-
well-
but I'm not. It's just that it shows whose
people do have
minds
it.
are the most malleable. You know what I mean?
What,
They can
that's
be
exactly what
conformed.
Kamala did in the interview. When like, well, what are you
What
going to
the
do
fuck?
to like, make things better? You've been in office for 3.5 years now. Well, Trump's been running for
Yeah,
4
it's like,
years. It's like, what the hell?
what
is
does
that?
that got
have
to
to
do
do
with
with
it?
that?
Well, that's the
anything.
thing. It's like, what is it? But people get like, yeah, Trump.
And repeal
Trump.
the 19th Amendment. But
Seriously.
because they look at these women and they're like she's a woman of color and then these policies like she tells them on TV. He's like, "What are your policies? Go to my website." Like,
Oh, yeah. It's like,
what the hell is that?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that is
So
the
it's like you
craziest
don't know
thing.
your own policies.
And you know what? And I hate to say this, and I'm gonna say this, and I don't care what anybody says that women shouldn't be in politics. Oh my! Clutch your pearls.
yeah.
I really don't
Welcome
think
to the
they
Larry
should
Needle Show.
because this is
Yeah,
my,
no, I
you know,
kind of agree with you, bro.
You know,
they
because-
get emotional and
well, not even with emotions. It's just that you have to. It's just like Hillary in her pantsuit. You know what I mean? We obviously know she took out JFK Jr. to get that Senate seat,
Right.
But also that she has. You know what I mean? Like you have to be in the boys' club, so
Right.
you have to try twice as hard,
Right.
4 times as hard.
Yeah.
Like, dude, she
You gotta be
totally
amazing.
fumbled Benghazi.
right.
Like, this is all proven.
Well, I think
You
it was
know?
a purposely. She,
Yeah,
she,
right.
she put
Well, I'm just
Crisco
saying.
on that ball. And
But I'm
fumbled
just
it.
saying though that like.
They're just counting on no one finding
But
out.
we-
She just didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Like the funny thing is, you know, with her servers and the email. I mean, they smashed that stuff with a hammer, poured bleach on it. It's like,
Yeah.
are you kidding me? This
That's
is what
crazy.
would
What, you were
people
doing
get-
laundry next to it or
Yeah, it's like,
something?
well,
Well,
this is
no,
what we let-
BleachBit is the name of some kind of a program that really literally fucking bleaches
Bleaches
out your
everything.
computers and
All the records.
electronics.
Well, yeah, okay, well, wipes
yeah.
everything.
And wipes
but the
it
whole thing is,
completely.
she had multiple servers, all of this stuff, so this stuff easily accessible. These fucking people, Whitewater, Oklahoma City bombing. I mean, come on, man. The things that these people get away with that you can look at in 5 minutes, and like I was sending you all that shit about the fucking cloud seeding and stuff.
Yeah.
And then you see that sun gun? You missed the sun gun? So the Germans were talking about this, where they would just do like a magnifying glass and concentrate the sun's beams towards the ocean or a state, and it would like a magnet would burn it all.
Oh, jeez.
And
Makes
think-
sense,
and
man.
this
Yeah,
was
I mean-
30, 40 fucking years ago. So imagine what the hell they're doing now. Look
Well,
at
that's- that's the
Operation
thing.
Paperclip.
Yeah.
Like we brought all these people over here
And all that
Well,
technology.
and we were
and
like we
whatever
were
they
talking
working
about,
on.
like how quick is technology advanced?
And all their beliefs.
Like when we were kids, rotary phone, all of a sudden cell phone, internet, all this like
Yep.
crazy shit that just came out of fucking nowhere.
Well, they said they've had the internet since, I think, the 60s.
DARPA.
No, no,
shit,
dude,
yeah.
since the 30s.
Well, they've
The
had some
government
sort
did.
of
Yeah, well, the government had it. Yeah.
some sort of. I mean, the
A
technology. I
thing
think
where they communicated between military branches through a internet system was called the horseshoe.
okay.
Which makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to look into that.
Well, yeah,
We're-
they're,
yeah, we're
they're
100
always
years
20,
behind. You
20 at
wouldn't even
least 20
believe-
years behind.
Yeah,
whatever
whatever
the
they
government's
have
been
now,
doing.
you wouldn't even. It would fucking blow your mind. I'm sure they got shit that floats and everything
shit.
else.
Oh,
Come
we're
on.
way beyond that.
You know,
Yeah,
the,
but I'm just saying.
Anti-gravity
You know?
shit.
the one thing
and
I don't
fucking-
understand, like even just get back to the presidential race real quick.
Yeah.
I don't understand why the libs are so hardcore about abortion rights right now. And it's like,
It's
Trump-
killing a baby.
well, it's like
murder.
Well, no, here,
Fucking-
I
it
understand
is
that,
murder.
but
Sick.
here's the thing: Trump gave it back to all the states, to the voters.
Right.
They get to vote on what they want. They're not leaving it up to the government. And it's
Exactly.
like, what is wrong with that? That's how it's
how it
supposed
should
to
be. It
work.
should be state
yeah,
by
and, like,
state.
people
Everybody
don't
should-
understand this. It's
Well,
like,
because it's not that they don't understand it; they're getting misinformation,
Well,
disinformation,
they
false
don't-
information,
That's the
and
thing.
Well,
It's
they
like-
don't understand.
They don't. It's like, well, it's like, hey, if you want to live in a state that follows your beliefs, you go move to a state that has
But-
your beliefs.
'cause
You're
if they
saying
under-
it's so much easier than what says it on the TV. Trump is against this. This person does not want you. My body, my choice. Okay,
Yeah.
how about the vaccines? When somebody says
Sure.
that to me, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're like, well,
The-
I gotta go. I gotta go. I
yeah,
can't
well,
talk
but that's
about
what
this.
they say. It's like, well, okay, so then you're just gonna take something. I'm not gonna get into it because we'll get. Actually, you know what? I think we're gonna go on Rumble tonight. So, but So take something experimental, throw it in your body. You don't give a fuck. There's numbers out there that show that this stuff caused miscarriages. This stuff, myocarditis. I mean, the stuff that they put in this stuff, recalling them, doing all this stuff. Young people died suddenly.
No young people that haven't taken it, they're not having any issues. It's only the people that have.
They studied like 1.5 million children, I think it was, and they found out that all the ones had like heart palpitations. They had all
they're the
these
ones
things
that
that
take
were wrong with their circular system.
Fuck.
They were getting blood clots at younger ages.
Oh wait,
all this
and
stuff
talk
is
about
crazy,
that.
man.
Was it De Niro that was just on a show talking about the vax, or not this one, but
He made a
vaxes-
movie about it.
But isn't he like hardcore against Trump?
I don't
Oh
know.
yeah.
He's
He
all-
he
he's
is
all fucking-
super
You know what
team,
they all,
yeah.
well, if the funny thing is, you notice all these people that are starting to come out against him. So they did the dinner last night. Was it the
Alan
Oh
Smith.
yeah. Oh,
So,
those are some good jokes.
I mean, it wasn't
He
even.
was
They weren't
pretty
even
funny.
jokes. They were truths.
Well,
he
was
went up
funny,
there
though.
Which is-
and schooled everybody.
We got to
which
get
is
out of
what
here.
we need.
Yeah, we got to get out of here soon because they're going to use a bunch of house a
Well,
bunch of migrants here.
The problem is like you can lie
Yeah.
all you want, but when you start telling the truth, people get scared.
What?
Like they get really
It
scared.
was funny when he said, "I like doing something in New York that doesn't require a subpoena."
Yeah.
Even when Chuck Schumer was sitting there,
Oh,
he's like, "Hey,
God,
Chucky,
that
buddy,"
guy.
he's like, "Hey, just think of this: you can still be the first woman
Oh,
president.
he's-
We're so woke, you can become the
I
first
mean, the
woman
Tiny
president." And
Hat
he's sitting
Club,
there, yeah.
oh, yeah.
Schumer had to be so.
I mean,
pissed.
Schumer.
the Tiny Hat
He
Club
looked
that
like
was just involved.
what do you call it? One of those gargoyles?
Yeah.
Like,
It's
stone
the-
thing in a
it's-
building.
I mean, we're surrounded by fake people, fake food, everything around, fake medicine,
Dude,
fake
any-
weather,
any
fake
guy that
news,
throws cheese on a
fake
raw
history.
burger.
Yeah, well, that was Joe. I love it when Joe. He wasn't even cooking a burger. It wasn't even on. It was still
He
burnt.
was
It's
like-
still
yeah.
gray. And the cheese isn't melted, and I love it when he goes in on Chucky Schumer about that.
Yeah,
that makes
dude.
me laugh. I mean. Fake revolutions, J6, fake fucking spirituality. Everything is fake now.
Yeah.
We're surrounded by what is real anymore?
Yeah, that's the
You know,
sad
it's
thing,
like
man.
people, they get these influencers out there, and what are they influencing you on? That can't you tell right there that that's a psyop? They're influencing
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Think for yourself.
They're
break free
influencing
of
the
the
younger
mold.
generation.
You know, that's
yeah,
the
to
big.
become
They're
idiots.
paying some of those influencers up to 15 G's to say nice stuff about Kamala.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
I
that's
bet.
fucking.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
why
wish
not?
I wish they'd come to me.
But the problem
I can use
is,
15 G's.
the problem is that nobody's gonna. You know
I
what
wouldn't
mean?
do
Like,
it.
No, yeah, I
no
don't
matter
know.
what they do, if you give an idiot to do an idiot's job,
They'll do it.
they're still going to be an idiot.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, there's no. What are they doing? Okay, so you push makeup or you do makeup tutorials, and it's like, what is It's so crazy that they have to pay these people.
it's so dumb.
It's collusions to some extent because it's probably taxpayer money that they're giving them.
Definitely.
You know, you have to trace all this shit back. It's fucking the amount of money, like we always talk about, how it's all cyclical, like it is with Israel. You know, it starts here, ends there. You know,
Yep.
Well, speaking of the money, whatever happened to like all the money Biden was given to run for presidency, and
it
then
went
like,
over to her.
That's what was it able to go over to her? I thought it
Well,
was.
I think
able
so
to.
because she was the vice president, and that's
But
why they coronated her when she had no
but the problem is
inauguration.
you have to be. I thought you had to be voted in to get that.
Well,
Like,
she was voted
literally,
in,
No, she
but
was
not by the people.
She was ushered in.
Well, yeah.
She was not voted
She
in.
skated
at all.
through some loophole, I think.
I mean,
with
come
the
on, they
money.
came out with that fake letter with the fake letterhead and not even
yeah.
a real signature, and they're like, "Yep, okay, everything's cool."
Well, and
like our republic, the Constitution is what we uphold to, and they're like, "We're going to take freedom of speech."
And
away."
then when they had her inauguration, celebration, and what's his name? Who's the guy that? Oh yeah, or he screams that Chappelle makes fun of, the guy from Georgia.
Little John.
Little John comes out, and this is who we nominate. And it's like, who's nominating her? Because public
Not
didn't.
Little John.
Right.
Yeah, I guess so,
Come
right? That's
on.
how it works.
Right.
I mean, the guy. I mean, he was a relic of the past, like all washed up. This is the people that you want. See, the problem is you can actually look at what's going on right now between these two sides and see the what do you call it, the degradation of society. like on this side and this side, like what they want to do. They want to cut your kids' genitals off. They want to let you go to a parade where grown men are doing sex acts
Yeah.
on each other. They want to normalize pedophilia. They don't care about this country. They're not America
Pure
first.
debauchery.
They will lie to you right to your fucking face on TV, and then there's no
Smile while
recourse.
doing it.
There's
Yeah.
just no recourse.
Nope.
Nobody calls that. The dude that on Fox, I will say, did a great job because that is a fair interview. But the next day they come out and they're like, he's racist and sexist.
Oh yeah, sure.
Because he asked questions.
Well, because he tried cutting her off, she just kept not answering
Excuse
the question.
me, a black lady's talking.
I'm talking. Yeah. I'm talking. You know, and that's just her
wanna
way.
make that
It's
shirt.
just one of her stalling tactics. You know, that's just a stalling tactic, a time killer.
Well,
and
it's
like,
a filibuster.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
it is.
it's like-
with no, and it's like it's a
okay,
word
well
circle.
then shut up and talk then, and say the fucking
Well,
answer.
Think about, oh man, imagine
I
having to go
come
home
from a
with that
middle
broad.
class. Oh,
It's like imagine having to literally talk to her, like
I'd
in a
be
normal
fucking the nanny, too.
conversation.
well, no, I'll tell you what.
I'd
Kamala's
stab my
husband,
ears out.
Isn't he like a woman beater or something?
Yeah,
Didn't he
Yes.
just
slapped this, and he banged the nanny and made her get an abortion.
Yeah.
And he slapped this lady. They were in a valet line, and he thought that she was flirting with the valet, and he backhanded her.
Yeah.
And there's actual
Hard.
How come this isn't
Hit her
printed up?
fucking good.
And the funny thing is that they did that. He's the what's that called? The
new-
epitome of
the new-
masculinity.
yeah, the new
really?
masculinity.
Yeah, like
He's beating Kamala for sure.
I don't think it's the other way around.
Well,
I think she's a dude.
I
Kamala.
kind of do too.
I really do.
She did
kinda
look
do.
good
She got
back
no
in the
kids of
day.
her own?
She did look good back in the day.
Yeah, but that doesn't make any difference. I mean, come on.
Well, dude, she's probably aborted so many babies that she can't have them.
But all those male to female trannies look good when they're young, and then they
But the
lose
thing
it when
is-
they get older.
I mean, imagine just being like, I mean, your normal thing is to want to procreate with someone.
Right.
You would
Why,
think,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? Like, why don't you have any kids of your own? Which is weird. Like, I don't know.
She
how
was
many-
busy sucking her weight at a time.
Right.
Well-
She was a career woman, and her shit was more important. You know, life
Feminism,
passed
right?
her
Yeah,
by.
you got to be a boss bitch.
Wait, so
right?
yeah, the
Her
kid she
clock
has, that's
ran
her
out on
stepchild?
the.
What's that?
That's her
yeah,
stepchild?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
man.
Doug Emhoff's.
Yeah,
from
if you want
another
to get
marriage.
into her,
What a fucking-
saying,
Yeah, she's a looker.
saying that she's the most beautiful, this and that. And it's like, hey, you know what?
She
If
is
that's
not
what you
a-
want to, if that's what you want to promote, is the American family, is a guy that's been divorced and a woman beater and this and that, and then
Yeah.
this lady that doesn't have any children of her own telling us to do with what to do with our children.
Right.
That's like listening to Oprah.
I'm telling you to
I
kill
don't think
him.
she could. I don't even think she could. Obviously, she couldn't fucking balance a checkbook because she had to get with Willie Brown. You
Right.
know what I mean? And the funny thing is what's the oldest profession?
Selling your.
Prostitution.
Yeah, exactly. Just like
And every position she's had was given to her by a man.
Well-
up the ladder. Like, she didn't even really prosecute cases or do much.
Yeah,
she
she
just
had,
kept
like,
getting
a-
promotion after promotion.
But you know what though? That's the thing though. It's like it's like think about that. Like you will degrade yourself that much.
well,
Your morals are nil.
she knew
You
how
know
to
what I
use
mean?
what
Like I
God gave
want
her.
this job, so I am gonna just let this old man Willie Brown, 60 years old, do whatever he wants to me.
It's horrible.
And take me around. The video's the best when they're at the club and they're like, "Oh, are you his daughter?"
Right.
And she's like, "No." It's like, okay. I mean, so we have video of her at the beginning of her career, and like you said, the Attorney General.
Yeah.
She-
And there
I mean,
are, and
she's-
just to say, there are a lot of badass women out there.
Oh, there are. Don't get
Sure.
me
They
wrong.
work
yeah.
their way up the ladder
The bare
the
knuckle
right
fighting
way.
chicks, man. Oh man.
Well, no, even the women that work their way up the ladder.
the ones that actually did it.
But
Yeah,
here's the deal. Let's
exactly.
think about Weinstein.
Yeah, well,
You know what
Because
I
the
mean?
ones
Like,
that actually did do it,
Oh.
like you said earlier, they got to be twice as fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
You know, people see right through
Well,
Hillary
Trump,
and all
Trump's
that shit.
attorney.
That's why
What's
she
her name?
didn't-
Abba.
Oh
Abba.
yeah. Helena Haba.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh, she's
Woo!
great, dude. She's
No.
great.
And hot.
but
Oh, yeah, that helps too.
She's
you know,
good
that's
looking.
just how it is, man. It's not like we're superior to women. We're just built differently. That's
Yeah.
just proven. Even though these people are trying to tell us that we're the same. You know, men can have babies. Men can have period. It's like, what are you talking about? This really sounds like something that we came up with when we were stoned in the basement.
Yeah, anal
You know what I
babies.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
let's make and the funny thing is, this already ran through in Germany.
Right,
This is how things
the
started
same
before,
fucking
yeah.
playbook, man. And look what happened.
Yeah, bad things
You know
started.
what I mean? Like, we talked about the first transgender clinic. That was in, what do you call it?
And talk about they're as liberal as you could possibly imagine in Europe, man. When I used to go there, it used to freak me out. I'd be like, these people are
Yeah. Oh, to even the French, like they'd be
Crazy.
married, but the man and the woman would have a
Whatever they
open
want.
side
to
piece.
do.
Well, yeah, it's like an
Relationship.
open relationship. They just don't tell each other about it, type of
So
stuff.
the Institute for Sexual Research in Berlin. It'd be a century old if it hadn't fallen victim to Nazi ideology. So here we go now. There right there is a huge misnomer that the Nazis' ideology,
Killed
but the
that.
times right now
Yeah.
are more
Well, they were-
in tune with this clinic than what's the right thing to do. This is
Well, they were more nationalist, and they were like, all right, this is more communist.
Well, they were the
socialism
tiny
type
hat
shit.
club, first of all.
Yeah.
These
Well,
guys,
yeah.
these guys were fucking. What do you call it? So.
Yeah,
what
which
do you
is
call it?
Yeah, which is messed up, man.
Because I mean, basically, the cover of darkness to do things. The infamous paragraph 175 German criminal code made homosexuality illegal.
Huh.
Okay, so they definitely had to go underground, and then
Well, it was illegal in England until 1967.
yeah.
You get jail time. I mean,
Well, and that's
Yeah,
another
yeah.
thing too. Is like this shit is less than 1% of the population, and
Right.
it's fucking it's totally indoctrinating
So in your face.
everybody to it.
Dude,
you
what
know?
was it? I forget what country in Africa where the two gay guys, or one was a transgender, and they locked them up. Like, when one of you gets pregnant, we'll let you out.
I
Nice.
mean, that's if you're gonna go.
It's like,
Listen,
hey,
man, the
if you can
problem
have
is
babies,
brutal.
let's see it.
It's it's like, okay, well, this is like the one the guy asked, "What's a woman?" And they can't come
They
up
can't
with the answer.
answer.
Yeah.
But here we go. Okay, so listen, everything is fake around us. Okay, everything's made up, but we do understand human genome. X and Y chromosomes, how this interacts with this is what happens,
Yeah.
all this other stuff. So with that science, I trust that to some extent. But they're trying to tell us now that the science is all bad. But once again,
Yeah, 2
trust the
plus 2
science for this and trust the science for that.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like, we're going to pick and choose and cherry pick what we want that you should believe in. This mask you're wearing is going to be fine for, even though it says on the box. It's
Trust
not.
this science.
You know what I
So
mean?
yeah, we're at some weird bar in fucking some weird country playing some gig, and the bathroom didn't say men or women. One had the X and the Y, and I kept going in the wrong one because I didn't fucking even know what that meant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, like I'm just a dumb guy in a rock band, really drunk and fucked up, traveling around.
Well,
I'm
younger,
supposed to
too.
know science now. Yeah, yeah. And
It's
it
like,
was
hey, I come from the
figured it
Ameri-
out that night though what it meant.
It's like, I come from the American
I
education
got it
system.
exactly. I got it explained to me that night, and then
That
I
is
said,
funny.
"Wow, man."
Oh, basically just always boils down to the fucking
Yeah.
tiny
But,
hat
I mean,
club.
yeah, well, that's the
You
sad
know,
thing,
I'm
man.
seriously, when you think about it, I mean, I can read off biggest donors right now, and it's 15 of them. You know, and we can talk
Well, yeah,
about FEMA.
we know
FEMA's
that.
all run
Yeah.
by fucking all this shit. So,
Yeah. It's very frustrating.
They're
And,
all
well, you know what? I want to go back in history to see exactly when it started being the majority as the Little Hat Club running everything.
well,
pretty far
I mean,
back.
Well, that's what, but
it's-
I want to see, like, even the positions in office, though. Because when did APAC start, like, actually donating to our politicians?
well, oh, shit.
I don't
I
know.
know that.
Because I
Mary
know
would
JFK
know. Well-
wanted to get rid of it, didn't he?
Well, he wanted to do FARA, so he wanted to register them as foreign agents.
Well, yeah, but so they were still
Which
doing
they
it back
should
then.
have.
Oh, yeah,
right?
no, they were completely doing it.
Yeah.
And they say Netanyahu's gone on shows saying that they've owned everybody till back then. I mean, Woodrow Wilson was the one who signed into the Federal Reserve, Jekyll Island.
Yeah.
So Jekyll Island was the big.
So that had to be, yeah, the start of it.
Titanic.
The Federal Reserve.
You know what
So
I
it's
mean?
been
Like,
going
the
on for
Titanics are
quite,
fucking.
quite
Basically,
some
yeah,
time,
that's when
man.
they got their foot in the door.
Yeah, so I mean, it goes
This
back
plan
way far.
isn't 5 or 10 years
Oh,
old.
no, this is the long plan.
Well,
But,
here's the
dude,
deal,
these
though.
motherfuckers are smart. They are
Well-
fucking smart.
God
thing is-
wins though.
The thing is, okay, think about this. Isn't it when you really put fucking numbers together, 2% of the population controls 350 million people. Literally.
Yeah.
In this country,
It's pretty
Well, I'm just
crazy.
saying, and yeah, in this country, yes, obviously, because there's billions of 8 billion, 9 billion people in the world, but
Mm-hmm.
they still, Mexico,
It's going to start to be.
You know what I
nice,
mean?
though.
Putin, to some extent, like he's, we could go into that in another day, but Zelensky, all these fucking
100%
people, you know what I mean?
yeah.
And then they just, also these people, they claim mining rights, they claim all this other shit, so they have influence. There's you know what? Listen, it's it all comes down to, like we said, money over morals. People do not care
That's it.
about human life. It's really sad that
Yeah.
it's come to this
dis-
point
It's disturbing.
that you
It's
would
just real
you would
disturbing.
sell everybody out for a couple shekels.
Yeah, and speaking of disturbing and shekels, Tom and Disturbed, Tom was real mad that I forgot to do the ad last week.
Oh yeah, right.
So I got to mention Tom's Free Clinic Automotive and Veterinarian Services for all your needs.
You dropped that one on me quick.
Yeah,
You
they
could
don't
say the-
and they don't ask how old
You
you
could
are.
do the jingle. Are we at the time?
If something's wrong with your dog, Tom will know what's wrong.
There you go.
Call Tom's Free
Nice, Larry.
Clinic.
Are we done now?
We could be. I got to take a piss.
What time is
so-
it? Or how long?
We're at 104.
Okay, here, I want to read this before you go.
Okay.
So, this is from Isaiah 41:15.
Okay.
Right? And I believe in God, but this is something that somebody sent me because I was talking to him. Fear not, for I am with you.
Mm-hmm.
Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. Yes, I will help you. I will
Amen.
uphold you with my righteous right hand. Mm-hmm. And you know what? I don't care what anybody says or what anybody thinks. I'm a
That's it.
God-fearing man.
That's why you shouldn't be afraid of any of this bullshit. It's all, like you said earlier, it's all a psyop anyway,
It
man.
always is, man.
But that's the beauty of it. God gave us free will, free
Yeah.
choice.
But he doesn't want you to be a pussy and be afraid
Well,
either.
Well, no. But
You
like,
know,
and
but
when
that's
when
why-
Jesus needed to flip a fucking table, he
when
did it.
you
know?
when you get what do you call it, pushed away from the flock by ideology that's meant to push you away, you lose
That's
your
it.
way. You know
That's
what
it.
you know what the problem is, and one of the if you have faith in something rather not than yourself or some pop star or
Right,
a
right.
football player or a baseball player.
Yep.
That's how they just grown men wearing jerseys and fighting over sports
Over
So-
some
yeah.
person that doesn't give
trivial.
a fuck about
It's like,
you.
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
but
they
they're
don't
sitting there
give a fuck.
laughing.
Yeah, they just take your fucking shekels and they fucking laugh at us fighting.
Yeah.
That's why with
Wait.
this, with the political thing, it's like people getting in fights and friends and family, and it's like these people that you're fighting about don't give a fuck about you, man. Why are
Well-
you getting this into it? Well, really think about that.
Well, it's why you're getting into it because both
'Cause they got you
people are
brainwashed to
indoctrinated.
do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we're force fed all of this bullshit. If you could fucking walk your way through the mire and you could see where the truth is, then that'll set you free.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Once you start getting into a social construct about DEI and tranny shit and pride and all this stuff that is meant to make you angry, they want
Well,
you
plus
to be
they learned how to
angry.
monetize
Well,
it.
they're trying to.
They're pit against each other.
They
But-
know how to monetize it through the media, and it makes
Well-
more money for them if everything's a big crisis,
Well,
man. You know,
salacious shit sells.
that's
you
it.
know what I mean? Like dirty laundry. They fucking
never let the truth get in the way of a good story.
exactly.
You know?
Or, it's always the same shit, and it's gonna be the same shit until everybody says, "Fuck this! I'm not watching TV anymore."
Yeah,
I'm not.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I didn't for many, many years. I stopped watching TV in 1985, and then in 2006 I got married, and then like for the first year my wife went along with it, and then she's like, "All right,
Yeah,
what the fuck's going on? We need a TV." And I'm like, "Are you kidding me? I thought this was great."
Yeah, no,
And
it
she's
should-
like,
no,
"No,"
it
and
should
now
be
she's a complete
constantly
TV. She is
on.
a
Yeah.
TV
Well, it's one of those
junkie.
things, though. It's like, but otherwise, you're blind to everything that's going on, too. You know.
Well, they're gonna tell you what they think you want to hear.
Well, 100%.
That's it. You don't get to pick and choose.
But the thing is, it's
it's like an algorithm.
But it's just like in life. You work hard, you achieve things. So if you work hard and actually research and look into what they're telling you, you learn.
be a free
That's
thinker.
it.
Think for
Just
yourself.
like
yeah.
just like needles being able to grow, and like I've been, you got to admit you're wrong when you're wrong.
Yeah,
Oh,
no
100%.
shit. But
There's
the thing
no
is,
shame in that.
When
There's
you
no
admit
shame
you're
in that.
wrong, you have
You
to do
learn.
the research on it.
But
100%.
You have to find out why you're
you
wrong.
also
or why
grow
is
as
it
a
okay.
person
Well, yeah.
and learn something and become smarter.
Well, yeah, that's why you do
When
the
you can,
research.
and
And give
do
me
it for
$20
yourself.
every time you're wrong.
So then
That's
when
right.
somebody says something stupid, you could rebuttal
have
with
that
them
kind
and
of
you can have a
money.
conversation.
Well, you can
with
just
them.
educate them.
That's it. Here, Needles.
Don't put the person down. Just educate them.
That's
And
it.
see how
That's
that
it.
goes.
It's the
Yeah.
what. It's how you say it, not what you
Yeah,
say.
it's all
the
about
way how you
educating
say
somebody
it.
else.
And thanks for tuning in to Larry Needle Show. We're gonna play our really professional outro music. This is gonna be our debut thing on Rumble. For those
Yeah,
of
we're
you
gonna try
that
it out
are
tonight,
listening,
see what
that
happens.
are listeners, if you want to see
Ooh,
what
is this
we
our new
look like.
song?
No,
No,
we're
man,
just going
same
to
old
Rumble.
shit.
Oh,
That's how
I
we're
thought
gonna
it was
try it out tonight
our new
and see
song.
what
What's that,
happens.
Aaron? Or what's the song called?
Oh, Ellen?
no.
No,
what is
it's
it?
it's
What's her name? Heather?
no.
It starts with an E, I
It's
thought.
E and it's
Erica.
Erica, there you go.
Erica.
Good job.
You guys will soon find out.
Very, very German name. All right, thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Love you, peace.
Peace.